Listo. 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 Ahora sí. Sigamos con la aventura. ¿Qué pasó aquí? Que esta es la segunda, o el segundo, o el segunde amorío de Jaskier. Que no es un amorío porque no hacen nada, pero sí que parchan y se embriagan juntos. Vale, ahora vamos a ver al tercero. A la tercera aventura o travesura de Jaskier.
Ooh, that hurt.
Que cada une sale con una sorpresa. Vamos a ver con qué sorpresa sale Maravilla.
Double shows.
Aquí.
Ah!
¡Guau!
Many
Cuidado,
thanks
señor.
to you, Geralt.
Aquí es. ¡Oh!
It's a washer.
Chinos.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she.
Es
Wait
una
outside.
profe.
Class is in session.
Es una profe. Vale.
I'll wait.
It won't take long.
Termina,
It
profe.
turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that
What?
but
What?
catches a cough. He's as good as in the road.
Sigan, chicos,
My daddy's a
sigan.
witch hunter. Chased his own crow. Can I become a witcherette? Please, please, please.
Ahora sí, profe.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. You peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Ok.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Bueno, esta tampoco lo ha visto. ¿Quién sigue? Sigue Molly. Y luego Rosa Bar Atre.
Jeepers creepers! Look at them peepers!
Vale. Ahora vamos a ver a la otra. Al otro amorío de Jaskier. Una profe, un travesti y una ama de casa. Vamos a ver con qué sale Molly. Aquí. ¿Lo ha visto o no?
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Ah, claro que sí.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Qué encantadora la baronesa. Listo. A ver qué tipo de versión sofisticada nos va a dar la baronesa. Carrera de caballos.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Jaskier, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Wow. Okay.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
¿Qué? No puedo usar la sardinilla. ¿Cuál escojo acá? Este.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Va. Una carrera, una carrera.
Riders, ready!
Move it!
Let's see what you're made of.
Faster.
Va. 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 No me vas a ganar, pinche loco. Pinche loco de los caballos. Vamos, Rayo. Vamos. Vamos.
Don't spare the horse!
¡Ah! No. No.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Quietos, quietos. Quieto. Quieto ahí. No lo voy a pasar. No me va a sobrepasar. No me vas a rebasar, pinche loco de los caballos. No. Gané. Tome, gané.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Wow.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Well, another freak.
Listo. Ahora voy a hablar con Molly. Hola, Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Claro que sí.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Y no lo volverás a ver.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's that's wonderful. Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Gracias. Listo, ahora vamos a hablar con Rosa Bar Atre. ¿Qué es esto que hay acá? Ah, no, ya.
Washed your hair lately?
Ya quedó. Ven aquí, sardinilla.
Go, go.
Corre. ¿Dónde está?
Whoa there, Roach.
¿Qué tan lejos está? ¡Wow! Ah, vale, vale. Tengo que volver con ellos. Ok. Vuelva a novigrado solo o con Bortis y la baronesa. Vamos a volver con ellos. Volvamos con ellos.
Nothing hurts as
Slow now.
¿Dónde están?
Hair-brained, all of them.
Ahí arriba. Hola.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Claro que sí.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Qué agradable.
My friend came back from the market with news. Some mysterious...
Ah, Geralt. What can I do for you?
A ver qué dice.
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Bueno, ya me voy.
Farewell.
Nos vemos luego, loco. Qué agradable sujeto. Listo, ahora sí. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. Listo. Listo.
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker.
I'll chase the pansy all the way to the garden.
Sick, can you catch it? Sick of it.
No luck.
Listo.
Driving in slippery the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Var Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Oiga, oiga.
You'll find I've everything you ever need.
¿Cómo entro yo acá?
Before she retires.
Frank, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Oiga, oiga.
Frank, we ain't looking for no
A ver, me voy a meter acá entonces. A la mala entonces me meto yo. Por acá. No. Por allí. Por atrás. Por aquí. Aquí está.
Who are you?
Ah,
Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
calma, calma.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you
Ah,
doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Artra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The var Artras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
hágale a ver. Con buena actitud.
Hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Ah, qué caso tan. Oh, espere. Este ya lo tengo.
Grab a wooden one and take care not to hurt
Este ya.
You'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Listo. Vamos.
Washed your hair, lady.
Listo.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time.
Ah,
Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
listo, vamos a ver. Guau, toma.
Come on,
Wah,
come
wah.
closer.
No creas que porque eres mujer voy a ser suave.
Stop flaunting and fight!
Va.
Oh, damn it!
Listo.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Qué loca.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In
Wow.
the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Va. Se le olvidan las cosas. Que tiene Alzheimer.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Otra vez. Toma, toma, loca, que se le olvidan las cosas. Ah.
Damn it!
¿Lista?
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Claro que sí.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Es la gemela.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Traviesas.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Claro que sí.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Claro que sí.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
See you, señorita. Gemelas. Encantadoras gemelas. Listo. Se le cayó la espada. Listo. Listo, a ver qué más hay por acá. Nada. Bueno, nos vamos. Vamos de acá, consulta con Sultán. Listo.
Well, well, another freak.
Por acá. Este ya me lo leí. Este también. Este también. Este también. Listo. Listo.
What's your hair, lady?
Por acá.
Do you know Mr. Menger? You don't, you soon will.
Este ya me lo leí. Este también. También.
Smell that hangs in the air. Do you know it? It's burning.
Me les metí al cuarto y todo. No creo que les importe. Me cobro la clase de una vez. Listo. Listo. Listo.
Do you know Mr. Menger? If you don't, you soon will.
Vale, vale, ahora nos vamos a hablar con Sultán.
Hi, Witcher.
¿Dónde está Sultán?
Wants to say
Aquí, vale, voy a ir acá.
good coin for it.
I was made for loving.
Ya casi, paso a paso nos vamos acercando a Siri. Poco a poco.
Move on.
How are you keeping, Bobby?
Listo,
Miss your
Sultán.
Sultan, you old bird? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Not.
Vamos.
Ah, you're back. You met Bobby? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Yeah.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Listo. 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 Reúnete con Soltán en el Martín, pescador pasado lo casual. Ok. Vale.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area, 2 days' road from Vizima.
Listo.
I'm a right and brandy dandy. The ladies find me handy.
So, how you going?
Vale, entonces vamos a buscar a la misteriosa mujer que hace falta. ¡Va! ¡Va! Ahí está. Ahí está. Limpiando la ciudad. Bueno. Sigamos. ¿Dónde es? Listo.
I've had enough of living.
Por aquí.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around. Double shades.
Vamos a ver a la misteriosa mujer que hace falta. Hacía falta una. Vamos a ver si está aquí. A ver que pase el tiempo. Pasado el ocaso. Aquí. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo que no?
Witcher. It even sounds. Stop a racehorse. Yeah.
Le veo, me dice. Vale. A ver si acá se puede. Aquí. Ahora. Ahora sí.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Mírenla ahí.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Wow. Bravo. Bravo. Épico, encantador. Épico y encantador. Eso, Gerald. Aplaude.
I know him!
Yeah.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman.
Yeah.
We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Claro que sí. Me voy con la
I wish to
rubia.
listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta.
Sí,
As lovely as she is talented.
cierto.
And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Ah. Sí, hechiceras. Las waifus de Yeran.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly.
Ah.
So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Wow.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Wow.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Listo. Listo. Uy, este no lo he leído. Bestiario del hermano Adalbert. ¿Qué otros tengo acá? A ver. Todas las bestias que aquí se describen pueden cazarse de dos maneras. La primera consiste en buscar sus huellas, seguirlas y golpear al animal allá donde esté. Y la segunda no es otra que atraerlo hacia un lugar determinado que nos otorgue ventaja en el combate. La segunda manera es menos arriesgada, ya que el cazador nos expone a una lucha inesperada. Sin embargo, conviene saber que para llevar a una bestia hasta la trampa hay que conocer sus gustos y comportamientos. A los coligedidos, por ejemplo, hay que atraerlos de esta forma, clavando un polo en la tierra, atando en él a una cabra y escondiéndose entre los matorrales a toda prisa. La bestia atraída por el olor de la cabra se acercará rápidamente. Si lo que intentas cazar es un grifo, busca espino cerval en aguas profundas. La pestilencia de esta hierba es a los grifos lo que la carne de primera a los humanos, por lo que acudirán sin duda hacia la trampa, estén donde estén. En cuanto a los ahogados y las brujas del agua, se sabe que adoran el pescado y los moluscos putrefactos. La habilidad de los trolls es el aguardiente común. ¡Wow! Listo. ¿Qué es esto? El Martín Pescador. Se complace invitarlos a las actuaciones nocturnas de Priscila la Cayoneta. Emoción asegurada. Listo. Chao, Priscila. A ver qué más dice.
Geralt.
Hola. ¿Cómo conociste a Jaskier?
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellendale. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
Vale,
Take care
vale.
now.
Listo. Este ya lo leí. De acá. Listo. Carta de Jaskier. Queridísimo Jaskier. Carta a Jaskier. Desde que me contaste tu plan para robarle a la mafia. Uy, ¿cómo así? No puedo pensar en otra cosa. He querido hablar contigo al respecto varias veces para sacarte de la cabeza esa locura de idea. Pero nunca te encuentras en el Romero y Tomillo cuando paso de visita. Espero que no te haya pasado nada malo y estés preparando el golpe y no evitándome. Quiero creer que todo este asunto se debe a algo más que al oro y a las meras ganas de aventura de un madurito. Pero en cualquier caso me gustaría que desistieras de él. Seguramente podrás encontrar otra manera de resolver el problema de tu camarada. Los dos conocemos a un montón de personas en novigrado, muchas de las cuales nos deben favores. ¿No habrá llegado el momento de hacer uso de ellas? Piénsalo bien antes de que te empantanes demasiado. Listo. Ok. Jaskier quería robarle a la mafia. Listo. ¿Cuál es? Aquí a quien presentan. El Martín Pescador se complace en invitarlos a las actuaciones nocturnas de piscina. No, es el mismo. Es el mismo. Chao, me voy. Todavía. Me voy, chao. Adiós, Priscila. Ahora ve a los baños y habla con el Sir Reuben. Listo. Listo. De arriba.
They say some witches spy.
Va. Aquí, ¿qué hay? La salida. Crónicas de Reania, sí, ya lo leí. ¿Qué hay aquí? ¿Qué más? Listo, linajes del norte, ya lo leí. Listo. Listo, nada más. Nada por aquí. Wow. Listo. ¿Qué hay acá? Dinero rápido en un instante. Necesitas monedas urgentemente. Los nómanos del banco de Vivaldi te han denegado el crédito. Ven a verme, sin papeleo, sin preguntas, sin límites. Préstamos también disponibles en francos natlavianos. Listo. Al hijo de puta bien inteligente que todas las noches se alivia la vieja en el marco de mi puerta. Si está leyendo esto, presta atención. He comprado una ballesta nana de excepcional calidad en el mercado y me sentaré junto a la ventana día y noche hasta el final de los tiempos, si hace falta, a esperar a que vuelvas a aparecer. Así que, a no ser de que quieras un virote entre los ojos en el culo, vete a vaciar el depósito a otro lado. Cerdo incivilizado. Sea cívico. Clases de sabor libre. ¿Qué cuchillo se usa para el pescado? ¿Es apropiado que una señorita se pasee por ahí sin medias cuando hace calor? ¿Por dónde se toman las copas de vino blanco? ¿Qué es esto? Todo aquel que aspire a codearse con la alta sociedad de novigrado encontrará respuestas a estas y otras preguntas similares por un módico precio gracias al conde Novugate, toda una autoridad del savoir libre a nivel mundial. Vale, clase de muebles. Cuidado con el ladrón. El pasado domingo alguien irrumpió en el sótano del mercader Jim Longobardi y se llevó un barril de triple fermentación. ¡Wow! Un barril de triple fermentación. A la hora del incidente, un testigo vio a un hombre delgado y sin cabello haciendo rodar un barril. Se lo llevó haciendo rodar un barril, riéndose por él y se reía, riéndose por lo bajo. Además se sorprendió al ladrón cantando una canción muy grosera en la que se hacía llamar a sí mismo Odrin. Si alguien conoce el paradero del culpable, rogamos que se ponga en contacto inmediatamente con la parte afectada. Listo. Aviso, honorables habitantes, por favor recuerden avisarles a los transeúntes que se encuentren debajo de sus ventanas antes de vaciar los orinales. Listo. Cuidado con la casa encantada del mercader tramposo. Ciudadanos honrados de novigrado, escuchen las palabras de advertencia de Don Leal, conciudadano, y no hagan negocios con el yonker. Ese vil canalla, aunque su linaje presume de buena reputación, él no es más que un cochino rufián. Me vendió una residencia a un precio irresistible, a pesar de que sabía que la casa estaba encantada. Resulta imposible habitar en ella, pues un espíritu maligno atormenta a todo el que la pisa. De momento el fantasma se limita a hacer ruidos y gastar bromas, pero quién sabe qué horribles actos cometerá con el tiempo. Si tienen un mínimo de sentido común, manténgase alejados de esa casa y jamás hagan trato alguno con el estafador de Jaskier. Listo. Listo. Ahora, ve a los baños y habla con Siggy Reuben. ¿Dónde están los baños? A ver, aquí están. Aquí nomás. ¿Qué? Ese ya lo leí. No. Aquí. Principales. Aquí estamos siguiendo esta.
Novigrado is a state of mind. Understand?
No loitering round here.
Aquí.
Anybody there? Open up.
Eso Gerald golpea. Eso duro.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Abre.
I shall try. Please wait.
Eso, abre que soy famoso. Que Geralt es famoso.
Sigurd cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
Vale, happen. Happen, pasó.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's
¿Qué?
go.
Claro, baños turcos.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Listo, ya estamos encuerados.
Splendid.
¿Y?
Sigurd awaits in the next room.
¡Wow! Hola.
I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but the madam, well, you know.
Vale. En otra ocasión será. Carajo. Vale. Vale, baños turcos, Gerald.
And Junior cut off his hand, then
Won't find any better.
Rips his arse.
From the Yaruga
And
to the
then
Dragon
sent the body
Mountains.
back, offering a hand extended in case.
Oiga, oiga. Sexy señorita, no me empujes.
I was made for loving.
Listo. Bueno, vamos a llevar las plantas.
Yes.
¿Cómo es que yes?
Clear that you've not seen
A ver, ¿dónde está?
Lovely. Does it loop back on itself? Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Por aquí. No, por ahí no está. Allá. Ah, aquí abrir.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing?
Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins!
Maldito.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Vamos,
Any weapons
muchachos.
tucked away? Just a few.
Vamos. Vamos, chicos.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! God damn it!
Listo. Listo. ¿Qué más?
We need one alive!
Muérete.
All right. Come on, God damn it! Ah!
Listo.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Explicar nada.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Pinche otro pelero.
I need to find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanet. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Cierto.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listo.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Sí. Vale.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
¿Qué tiene ahí?
Be so kind as to follow me.
El escondite. ¿Listo? ¿Qué hay ahí? ¿Ya está abajo el gordo? Abajo. Sí, ya está. Uy, espere. Espera un momento.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
¿Qué? ¿Quién es Bart? ¿Quién es Bart? ¿Qué carajos? ¡Guau!
Bart, stop that, now!
Mad! Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfun.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadless.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy Bart take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Ah, pero me dará una buena recompensa.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee.
Claro.
Don't get your hopes up.
¿Qué?
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfun. Oh, God.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go.
Wow, lo
Bad
robaron.
look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head fall.
Lo robaron.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pox mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go.
Pobre
Your
troll.
phone gone. Bad troll.
Claro que no,
Now,
tranquilo.
now. Stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate.
Listo.
Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Listo. Bueno, aquí acaba este capítulo.
What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Aquí acabó. Aquí acabó este. En el próximo veremos dónde está el tesoro del Calvito. El tesoro que el pobre bar perdió. No, lo robaron, lo intoxicaron al pobre y lo robaron. Bueno, eso fue todo.